5 signs you're living in a high-vibration environment. It's a huge gift. Have you ever walked into a room and felt an immediate shift in energy? Maybe it was a sense of peace and clarity, or perhaps it was an unshakable discomfort that made you want to leave as quickly as possible. Whether we acknowledge it or not, we are constantly interacting with the unseen forces around us. Every place, every person, and every situation carries a particular vibration, and the environment you choose to immerse yourself in has a profound effect on your mind, body, and spirit. Now, imagine living in an environment where the energy is so powerful, so positive, that it naturally elevates your entire being. Your thoughts become clearer, your body feels lighter, and your emotions remain balanced. This is what happens when you exist in a high-vibration environment, an invisible yet tangible force that nurtures your spiritual growth, strengthens your intuition, and brings an overwhelming sense of peace. But how do you know if you're truly in one? The signs are everywhere, if only we know how to recognize them.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
The first and most obvious sign of a high-vibration environment is a deep, unexplainable sense of peace. In such a space, your mind naturally quiets down. The endless chatter, the worries that normally plague your consciousness, seem to dissolve effortlessly. It's as if the very air carries tranquility, and you find yourself breathing more deeply, more fully, without even trying. This is because high-vibration spaces resonate at a frequency that aligns with your true nature, calm, centered, and present. It's why people seek out temples, forests, and sacred sites. These places hold an ancient energy that has not been tainted by the noise of the modern world. But here's the real question: do you feel that same peace in your own home? In the places you visit daily? If not, what does that say about the energy you are exposing yourself to? Another powerful indication that you are in a high-vibration space is the clarity of thought you experience. Have you ever noticed that some places seem to amplify your intuition? It's as if answers to long-standing questions suddenly become obvious. Creativity flows effortlessly, and you see solutions where before there were only problems. This is because high-vibration environments strip away the mental fog caused by stress, negativity, and chaotic energy. They create a space where your higher self, the part of you that is wise, infinite, and deeply connected, can finally be heard. Think about the times in your life when you've had your most profound insights. Where were you? What was different about that environment? Could it be that the energy of that space allowed you to access a level of wisdom that is always within you, but often drowned out by lower vibrations? In a truly high-vibration environment, your physical body also responds in remarkable ways. You feel lighter, more energized, and even healthier. This is not just a placebo effect, it is a direct result of being in a space that supports your body's natural healing abilities. Scientific studies have shown that environments rich in nature, natural light, and harmonious energy can reduce stress hormones, lower blood pressure, and even strengthen the immune system. But beyond science, there is a deeper truth. Your body is an instrument, and the frequency of your environment determines how well it functions. If you constantly feel drained, fatigued, or weighed down, consider that it might not just be your diet or routine, it could be the very energy of the spaces you inhabit. What if the exhaustion you feel isn't just from work or responsibilities, but from the unseen weight of a low-vibration environment? A high-vibration environment also has a profound effect on your emotions. You will find that in such a space, negativity struggles to take hold. It's not that challenges won't arise, but rather your ability to navigate them shifts completely. Anger, fear, and frustration cannot thrive in a space of high resonance. Instead, you find yourself naturally responding to situations with patience, understanding, and even joy. This is because the energy of the environment reinforces your emotional equilibrium. Have you ever noticed that certain places make it almost impossible to feel upset? Maybe it's a quiet park, a sacred temple, or even a friend's home that carries an inexplicable warmth. Why is that? The answer is simple: the energy of that space does not feed lower emotions, it dissolves them. And this leads to a profound realization. If you are constantly in an environment that fuels stress, anxiety, or negativity, how can you expect to truly find peace? But perhaps the most powerful sign of all is that in a high vibration environment, you feel a deeper connection not just to yourself, but to something greater. Whether you call it the universe, source, God, or simply the flow of life, there is an undeniable presence in such spaces. Synchronicities become more frequent, a sense of purpose becomes clearer, and you no longer feel lost or disconnected. It's as if the very fabric of reality aligns itself to support you. Have you ever had a moment where you just knew you were exactly where you were meant to be, where everything felt divinely orchestrated, and you could feel the universe guiding you? That is the effect of a high vibration environment. It brings you back to your truth, to your essence, to the part of you that has always been connected, but was simply waiting for the right space to awaken. So now I ask you, where do you spend most of your time? What is the energy of the spaces you live in, work in, and move through daily? Are they elevating you or draining you? And most importantly, if you realize that your environment is not supporting your highest state of being, what are you willing to do about it? The hidden energy controlling your life, and how to shift it. Most people go through life completely unaware of the invisible forces shaping their thoughts, emotions, and overall well-being. We often assume that our moods, decisions, and even our health are purely the result of personal choices or external circumstances. But what if I told you that the energy of your environment is constantly influencing you on a subconscious level, determining how you feel, think, and act without you even realizing it? The reality is that every space you walk into, every person you interact with, and every object you surround yourself with carries an energetic signature. And if you are not aware of this, you may unknowingly be absorbing energies that keep you stuck, drained, or disconnected from your higher self. I think about the places where you spend most of your time: your home, your workplace, the streets you walk down every day. Each of these spaces holds an energy imprinted by emotions, memories, and past experiences. A home filled with love, laughter, and gratitude carries a completely different frequency than one filled with stress, arguments, and unresolved tension. The same applies to workplaces, restaurants, and even entire cities. Walk into a space where people have been arguing, and you can feel the heaviness in the air. Enter a temple or a sacred site, and there is an undeniable serenity that washes over you. Even if you don't consciously acknowledge it, your body and mind are constantly reacting to these energies, either absorbing them or resisting them. So here's something to reflect on. What kind of energy are you living in every day? And more importantly, is it helping you become the best version of yourself, or is it keeping you stuck in old patterns? The most deceptive thing about low vibration environments is that they normalize disconnection. You might not even realize how much your energy is being drained because you've been living in that state for so long that it feels normal. But when you finally step into a high vibration space, the difference is undeniable. Suddenly you feel lighter, more creative, more in tune with yourself. It's as if a weight you didn't even know you were carrying has been lifted. This is why people travel to nature retreats, visit sacred places, or seek out spiritual communities, because these environments remind them of what their soul actually feels like when it is free from the toxicity of low vibrations. But the truth is, you don't have to leave your life behind to experience this shift. You can create a high vibration environment wherever you are, but first, you must understand what lowers your vibration in the first place. One of the most common ways that energy is drained from your environment is through emotional residue. Every strong emotion that is expressed in a space leaves an imprint. If a room has witnessed years of stress, arguments, or sadness, that energy lingers in the walls, the furniture, even the air itself. This is why some homes feel warm and inviting while others feel cold and unsettling, even if they are beautifully decorated. The energy of a space cannot be masked by appearances. It is something that is felt on a much deeper level. This is also why places where people meditate, pray, or engage in acts of love and kindness naturally accumulate a powerful, high vibrational energy that can be sensed the moment you enter. So take a moment to consider what kind of emotional energy has been stored in the spaces where you live and work. Are they filled with love, peace, and creativity? Or have they absorbed years of stress, unresolved conflicts, and emotional heaviness? Another major factor influencing the vibration of your environment is the presence of clutter and stagnant energy. Everything in your space carries a frequency, including the objects you own. When you hold on to things that no longer serve you, old clothes, broken items, things that remind you of painful memories, you are unconsciously keeping stagnant energy in your life. Clutter is not just physical, it is energetic. A space filled with unnecessary items creates mental and emotional congestion, making it harder for new opportunities, fresh ideas, and positive energy to flow into your life. This is why decluttering is often one of the most powerful ways to shift the energy of a space. It is not just about cleaning, it is about making room for higher frequencies to enter. So ask yourself, what in your environment is holding old energy? What are you keeping that no longer aligns with the person you are becoming? And then there's the energy of the people you surround yourself with. This is perhaps the most powerful factor of all. Every person carries an energetic field, and when you spend time with someone, your energies interact and influence each other. Have you ever noticed how being around certain people leaves you feeling inspired, uplifted, and full of life, while others leave you feeling drained, anxious, or heavy? This is not a coincidence. Some people naturally radiate high vibrational energy because they have cultivated inner peace, self-awareness, and love. Others carry low vibrations due to unresolved pain, negativity, or unconscious patterns. If you constantly surround yourself with people who complain, criticize, or dwell in fear, their energy will inevitably affect you. But if you seek out those who encourage growth, positivity, and wisdom, your own vibration will rise effortlessly. So here's a question to deeply reflect on. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? And how do they make you feel energetically? Are they helping you grow, or are they keeping you in a lower state of being? The good news is that you are not powerless in this. You can shift the energy of your environment at any time. You can cleanse the spaces you live in by opening windows, burning sage or incense, playing high-frequency music, or even just setting intentions of love and peace. You can create a sacred space in your home where the energy is always high, a place where you meditate, reflect, or simply exist in stillness. You can choose to surround yourself with people who uplift you rather than drain you. You can even bring nature into your space: plants, crystals, sunlight, fresh air, all of which naturally raise the vibration of any environment. The key is awareness. Once you become conscious of the energy around you, you gain the power to transform it. So I ask you, if your environment is shaping your energy every single day, what are you doing to shape your environment? And if you had the power to create a space that truly nourishes your soul, wouldn't you choose to do it? The frequency of your thoughts, how your mind shapes your reality. The energy of your environment is not just about the physical space around you, it is also about the internal space within you. Your mind is its own environment, constantly broadcasting and receiving energy. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, Every belief you hold carries a specific frequency, and that frequency has the power to shape not only your personal reality, but also the very environment you exist in. People often believe that their external world dictates their internal state, but the truth is far more profound. It is the internal world of your thoughts and emotions that ultimately creates the external world you experience. Think about the last time you walked into a room with a heavy heart. Even if the space itself was peaceful, your inner turmoil likely clouded everything around you. Now recall a time when you felt completely at ease, filled with gratitude or joy. No matter where you were, the world seemed brighter, more beautiful, more aligned. This is because your perception of reality is filtered through the frequency of your thoughts. If your mind is in a state of fear, anxiety, or negativity, even the most harmonious environment will feel off balance. But if your mind is vibrating at a state of peace, love, and clarity, you will naturally uplift the energy of any place you enter. The greatest secret to living in a high vibration environment is realizing that you carry that environment within you at all times. Most people do not realize that their thoughts are constantly shaping their energetic field. Every thought, whether conscious or unconscious, emits a vibration that influences the energy around them. Fear-based thoughts create dense, heavy energy that attracts more fear-based experiences. Thoughts of love, gratitude, and abundance resonate at a higher frequency, attracting experiences that reflect those states. This is not just a spiritual concept, it is a fundamental principle of energy. Science has already shown that everything in existence, including thoughts, has a measurable frequency. When you habitually think in a certain way, you tune yourself to that frequency, just like a radio tuning into a specific station. And here lies the most powerful truth. Whatever frequency you are tuned to is what you will continue to experience in your life. This is why two people can live in the exact same environment and have completely different experiences. One person may constantly feel stressed, overwhelmed, and drained, while another feels peaceful, inspired, and uplifted. The difference is not in the external world, but in the internal one. If your mind is filled with negativity, even the most beautiful surroundings will feel dull. But if your mind is filled with light, even the simplest environment will feel divine. This is why raising the vibration of your thoughts is the most important step in transforming your reality. You cannot always change your external circumstances immediately, but you can always change your internal frequency. And when you do, your external world will begin to shift in ways you never imagined. One of the most powerful ways to shift your mental frequency is through awareness. Most people allow their thoughts to run on autopilot, never stopping to question whether those thoughts are serving them. But once you begin observing your thoughts, you gain the power to change them. Notice the patterns in your thinking. Do you frequently dwell on what is wrong, what is missing, what could go wrong? Or do you focus on what is possible, what is beautiful, what is already abundant in your life? The energy of your thoughts creates either resistance or flow. When you resist life with fear, doubt, or negativity, you block the natural harmony of the universe. But when you align your thoughts with trust, gratitude, and love, you open the doorway for miracles to unfold. Gratitude is one of the highest frequency states you can embody. It instantly shifts your energy, bringing you into alignment with the present moment. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you raise your vibration effortlessly. Your mind stops searching for what is lacking and starts recognizing the abundance that already exists. And here's the incredible part. The more you focus on gratitude, the more your reality begins to reflect it. You start attracting experiences, people, and opportunities that match the frequency of appreciation. This is not just a mindset shift, it is an energetic shift that transforms everything. Another way to elevate the frequency of your mind is through intentional stillness. Silence is a powerful force that allows you to reset your internal energy. When you take time to sit in stillness, whether through meditation, deep breathing, or simply observing nature, you create space for higher vibrational energy to flow into your awareness. Most people are so consumed by constant noise and mental chatter that they never allow their true energy to emerge. But in the moments of stillness, something incredible happens. Your natural state of peace, wisdom, and clarity rises to the surface. You reconnect with your intuition, your inner guidance, your highest self. And from that state, everything shifts. The world around you is a reflection of the world within you. If your internal world is chaotic, filled with fear, doubt, or resistance, your external reality will mirror that chaos back to you. But if your internal world is filled with peace, trust, and love, your reality will naturally begin to align with those frequencies. This is why true transformation does not begin with changing your environment first. It begins with changing your energy, your thoughts, your vibration. And when you do, the environment around you will follow. So I ask you now, if your thoughts are creating your reality, what kind of world are you building with your mind? And if you had the power to shift your frequency at any moment, wouldn't you choose to align with the highest vibration possible? Becoming a magnetic force for high vibrational energy. Once you understand that your environment is not just something you passively exist within, but something you actively shape, a profound shift happens. You stop seeing yourself as a product of external forces and start recognizing yourself as the creator of your reality. You are not just influenced by energy, you are constantly generating it. Every thought you think, every word you speak, every emotion you radiate is sending out a signal, and that signal is determining what you attract into your life. The real secret to living in a high vibration environment is not just about finding the right places or the right people, it's about becoming a source of high vibrational energy yourself. When you do this, you no longer need to seek out high vibrational spaces, you will naturally create them wherever you go. So think about the people who seem to bring light into every room they enter. Their presence alone shifts the energy. They don't have to say anything, just being near them makes you feel uplifted, inspired, and at peace. These are the people who have mastered their own vibration. They have cultivated inner harmony so deeply that it radiates outward effortlessly. They don't just live in high vibration environments, they become the high vibration itself. And here's the most powerful truth: you can become that person. You can become the one who shifts the energy of every space you enter. You can become the one who others feel drawn to, not because of what you say or do, but because of the energy you embody. To become a magnet for high vibrational energy, you must first commit to raising your own frequency every single day. This is not something that happens by accident. It is an intentional practice. It means choosing thoughts that uplift you rather than thoughts that drain you. It means surrounding yourself with people, places, and experiences that nourish your soul rather than deplete it. It means taking care of your body, because your physical state directly affects your energetic state. It means setting boundaries with anything or anyone that pulls you into lower frequencies of fear, negativity, or doubt. It means being conscious of what you consume, not just food, but also media, conversations, and the overall energy you allow into your space. Every choice you make is either raising or lowering your vibration. The question is, are you choosing wisely? One of the most powerful ways to elevate your energy is through the simple act of giving. High vibrational energy is expansive, it flows outward, it uplifts, it shares. When you give from a place of love, whether it's kindness, encouragement, or even just a genuine smile, you instantly raise not only your own vibration but also the vibration of those around you. This is why acts of love and service feel so fulfilling. They align you with the natural flow of high-frequency energy. The more you give, the more you receive, because energy is always circulating. When you operate from a place of abundance, knowing that love, joy, and peace are infinite, you become a magnet for even more of these energies. Another key to becoming a force of high vibrational energy is to live in alignment with your truth. Nothing lowers your vibration faster than living a life that is out of sync with your soul's calling. When you suppress your true desires, when you settle for less than what your heart knows is possible, when you deny your own authenticity, you create internal resistance. And that resistance keeps you stuck in lower frequencies. But when you step fully into who you are, when you embrace your passions, when you express yourself freely and unapologetically, your energy shifts. You become lighter, more magnetic, more radiant. You align with the frequency of joy, and that joy transforms everything around you. At the highest level, becoming a source of high vibrational energy is about trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, trust in the flow of life. Fear constricts energy, trust expands it. When you trust that you are exactly where you need to be, that everything is unfolding in divine timing, that you are always supported by forces greater than yourself, your energy reflects that trust. You move through life with ease, with grace, with an unshakable sense of peace. And from that state, you naturally attract experiences, people, and environments that match your elevated vibration. So now the final question: if you had the power to walk through the world as a source of light, as a force of high-frequency energy, raising the vibration of everything and everyone you encounter, would you choose to step into that power? Because the truth is, you already have it. The only thing left is to embody it,